Now at 11, as final preparations are underway in Cuba tonight for President Obama's arrival, we are learning about a meeting he had with a group from Miami and specific details of his historic trip to Cuba. And when the president visits the island on Monday, he will be the first sitting American president to do so in more than 80 years.
Tonight, prominent Cuban Americans who met with President Obama at the White House are heading back home. CBS 4 News anchor Eliott Rodriguez is in the control room with more. Eliott?
Well, Ruta Bay and Rick, the president met with 16 Cuban Americans, many of them from South Florida, for 2 hours at the White House today. He assured them that he will meet with dissidents and members of Cuba's civil society during the historic visit. Tonight, senior administration officials released details of the president's trip, which will include an address directly to the Cuban people. 4 days before his visit, President Obama's presence is already being felt in Havana, and many Cubans seem eager to welcome him. The president will tour Old Havana and visit Havana's cathedral. He'll meet with Raul Castro, members of Cuba's civil society, entrepreneurs, and attend a state dinner. He'll be accompanied by the First Lady and his 2 daughters. Mr. Obama will also address the Cuban people, and this woman, choking back tears, can't wait. I would ask President Obama to continue having conversations with Cuba with mutual respect, she said. My desire is for Cuba to be more open, this woman said. At the White House Wednesday, the president met with prominent Cuban Americans, including music mogul Emilio Estefan and healthcare millionaire Mike Fernandez. Businessman Carlos Saladrigas told me the president was extremely receptive.
He heard every one of us say what we wanted to say, and he listened, took notes, listened attentively, and at the end he said that all the points that we made will be taken into serious consideration.
The president will also attend a baseball game between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cuban national team. While there, he may catch a glimpse of this mural of Fidel Castro swinging a baseball bat, although the focus will be on the future of Cuba, not the past.
I would like to see this president connect with the Cuban people. He's immensely popular in Cuba. He is a product of change. He is someone who got to the president because this country was able to change. And I think that's a powerful message to tell to the Cuban people that they do not need to fear change.
Well, senior administration officials say the president's address next Tuesday will be directed not only at Cubans living on the island, but also to Cuban Americans, most of whom live in South Florida. In the control room, Eliott Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.
Eliott, thank you.